Hello, everyone. Autumn here. And today I am here with, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey everyone, I'm Alexis Potts, the current USA National Miss South Carolina teen.
Yes, you are. And thank you so much for your time today. I really appreciate it. And we're going to talk a little bit today about passion projects and the arts. So, first, my passion project has to do with arts advocacy and their role in society. So, I'm very curious to know what role the arts play in your life.
Yeah, so I have grown up riding and showing horses, and it's played an incredible role in my life. It's taught me how to be compassionate, hardworking, determined, all of these incredible things that I have been able to apply to my struggles. And now I'm able to apply in my passion project, Stir Up Your Spirit, where I can instill these incredible qualities into other youth.
That's fantastic. How do you think you have most been impacted specifically by your writing?
I think I've most been impacted by the struggles with riding horses. It has come with a lot of struggles, a lot of ups and downs, but I've been most impacted by having to overcome those struggles. Of course, we all want it to come easy, to be easy wins, easy days, but I don't think that's how you grow. And I've been able to grow very much through the struggles.
That's fantastic. And that's very unique too. What do you think the hardest thing about it has been? What do you think the toughest struggle has been?
Well, I have had many times where I've gone to a horse show with very high hopes and then something go wrong, whether it be on my part or the horse's part or the horse get hurt, just many things like that. And that's always tough because you're so close, you can feel it, you can like taste it almost, you could picture that moment happening. And then it just that one little thing happens where it's suddenly out of reach. So that's really tough, but it comes with a lot of personal development, learning to overcome that, which I'm very thankful for.
Awesome. I'm so glad you've been able to have that opportunity because I know many people aren't even like in an area where that's possible to really do that unless there are
Right.
programs around them. So, how long have you been doing that?
Well, I am fourth generation. So my dad is a horse trainer. My dad's dad did it. My on and on, fourth generation. So it's always been a part of my life. I went to my first horse show when I was 3 weeks old and just grew up doing it, have never known life any other way. And so, yes, as you say, I was very lucky to have grown up in it and to, like I said, not have known life any other way.
No, definitely. And forgive me, I have a cat in my room and I think she was being kind of rude. Anyway, yes, I'm sure that that lifestyle has kind of helped you in terms of pageantry too, teaching you
Of
that
course.
kind of perseverance. Would you agree?
Absolutely. Yes.
Nice. Well, that's super cool. Okay, so you mentioned your passion project. We're going to move on to that. Tell me a little bit more about your goal with that and how it began.
So it began with me being inspired by the Crown Cares. I did go through bullying in school, and my bullying was a little bit different. I wasn't necessarily told, oh, you're ugly, you're this, you're that, but I was bullied by the people who I considered my friends. So they tried to shape all of the people that they were around into this mold where everyone was the same. And I was involved in horses, which was different. And I don't think they appreciated it at the time because in the school I was in, everyone kind of wanted to be the same.
Mhm.
And because I had horses, I had to keep myself motivated to be different. I was just different and I had no other option because I had to take care of my horses. I had to be hardworking for them. I was gone at horse shows. And I was so inspired by the Crown Cares and this goal to end bullying that I wanted to put my own spin on it by using horses, which helped me to allow horses to help other kids as well.
That's super cool. I love that. Look at you go. So, how long have you been maintaining that platform?
I started my platform when I first competed in my very first UNM pageant, which was in March of 2020. So, yeah, ever since a little over a year now.
Very nice. What do you think? And obviously, it's been going on, but not for like a super duper long time. But have you had a moment that's really impacted you in the midst of working with your platform?
Yes. So, I'm an online school student and I was able to go do a Crown Cares presentation at a school that is a homeschool school. So all the students come who do homeschooling, and then they have teachers there to help them. And being able to spread the message of Crown Cares to kids who have never heard of it and tell them about bullying, because most of them didn't even know what bullying was. So me being able to tell them what it is so they can address it into their lives was amazing. But was so special about that moment there was when I started talking about stir up your spirits, they immediately started raising their hands, telling me about their passions. I heard fishing, hunting, shopping, all these amazing things that they just exploded with excitement, telling me about what they loved. And I loved that moment so much that they got to open it up and share about what they're passionate
I I love that on
about. It
on
was really special.
definitely. And it's so interesting to think about those kids not having fully understood what bullying was beforehand
Right.
as
And
well.
that's why it was so special to me, because when I was going through being bullied, I didn't even realize I was. I
Mm.
just thought, oh, yeah, we're all going to be the same. It's fine. Like, that's normal. And then competing in pageants, I was like, wait, we embrace what makes us different? Now that's crazy. I've never heard of that before. And
Whoa.
so I love being able to do that to other kids to show them what bullying is. So if they ever come encounter with that in their life, which hopefully they don't, but if they do, they can address it and they can stand up for themselves in that situation.
No, completely. Well, that's fantastic. I'm very proud of you. I'm happy to hear about your work. I love that. Now, I have to ask, kind of on a side note, what's your primary horse's name?
The horse that I have right now that I've been showing a lot, his name is Tater.
Tater.
He's Tater Tot.
Is he the color of like a crispy golden brown tater tot or is he different?
He's like dark brown.
Ah, okay.
But
Okay.
if he was like yellow, that would be even more perfect.
Honestly, whenever you say tater tot, I can't help but think of that moment in Napoleon Dynamite. Have you seen Napoleon Dynamite, first of
I
all?
have not.
Oh, break my heart. Okay. Well, you have to watch it now. That's my little homework piece for you. If you get the chance at any point, watch Napoleon Dynamite. It's super weird. It's a very weird movie. If you like the kind of filming that's in The Office, that's kind of what it is. But there's a scene where he like stashes tater tots in his pocket, and there's a kid in his other class who can see the tater tots, and he's like, "Bro, can I have a tot?" He's like, "No, God." And then the other kid gets really frustrated and kicks the tater tots in his pocket. So he
Oh
smashes.
my gosh. Yeah, I definitely have to see that.
Yeah, you need to. I recommend it. So that was obviously a side note, but keep that in mind. Napoleon Dynamite, it's a great movie. Well, to kind of close off, I want to ask you, how would you encourage others to find their passions? And what advice would you give to someone who doesn't really know what they're passionate about yet?
That is actually something that I touch on my platform that I love talking about. And something that I do is sharing my story and hopefully inspiring them to see how my passion has helped me overcome so many things, that they can find something that they can apply themselves to as well. And I help them find this passion by doing a lot of soul searching. As I usually work with little kids, so of course we don't get too deep, but for them, it's just things that they find fun, they find exciting. And I encourage them to focus on those things, to really pour their heart into those things, because even at the time, if it's just coloring, they can turn into an artist, or if it's just reading, they can turn into a writer. These are such a building block stage for our youth. Not only can we help them to be kind, but we can help them be great and impactful and when they grow up in their world.
I completely agree. And it's even better whenever the things that they love can easily shift into community service projects.
Correct, exactly.
For people who like coloring, they can color things for the senior citizen centers or for veterans. Yeah. Well, nice. Awesome. That is all I have for you, Alexis. I so appreciate your time. I'm going to stop the recording in just a moment. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. And I love talking to you and getting to know you better.
Right back at you. Okay. Stop the recording.
Bye.